Hey guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any content from me. So today I'm going to be showing you how to put up pre-pasted wallpaper. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this look. In my opinion, this is the easiest kind of wallpaper to put up. This is the Magnolia Home Volume 2 collection in Federal Blue. This project took me a couple of hours and it was pretty painless. In my mind, I was thinking it would take a lot longer or be really unbearable, but it was a fairly simple project. So let's get started. These are the supplies that you're going to need. I will leave a link below where you can purchase the actual wallpaper. I bought mine from Lowe's because they give a military discount. So the first thing you want to do is start in the least obvious space in the room, just in case you mess up. But don't worry, we always can strip it down and try again. But we're definitely going to get this right on the first try. So the first thing we're going to do is get the width of our wallpaper. Mine is 20.5. Now I'm going to get my ruler and measure out from the corner of the wall 1 inch less than the width of my wallpaper. We're doing this so that we'll have 1 inch of wallpaper overlapping into the corner. Now I'm just going to draw a straight line down. Use a leveler to make sure that the line is straight so that your first piece of wallpaper that's laid is straight. Now we're going to cut our wallpaper 4 inches longer than what we need. So that gives us an extra 2 inches at the top and an extra 2 inches at the bottom. Now we're going to lay towels down on a flat surface and lay our wallpaper pattern side down so we can spray our wallpaper to activate the paste so it'll stick. Make sure you spray in long strokes and pay close attention to the edges. Make sure you wet the entire back of the strip. Fold each end of the moistened strip toward the middle, aligning the edges carefully so that they don't dry out. Don't crease the paper and set it aside for 2 to 3 minutes so you can allow the paste to activate. Now we're going to unfold the top half of the strip. Align the edge of the strip with the vertical line that we drew earlier. Reposition as needed. Lay the paper so that we have 1 inch overlapping the corner and 2 inches overlapping the top and the bottom. Your first piece of wallpaper applied to the corner should look just like this diagram. My camera actually cut off while I was doing the first piece, so use this diagram to lay the first piece of wallpaper. Now we're going to continue to lay the rest of our wallpaper. Once you've laid the top half of the folded wallpaper, we're going to smooth it all out working from the inside outward. Now you're going to unfold the bottom half of the folded wallpaper and start applying it to the wall, making sure that there are no bubbles. Use your smoothing tool to do this. When laying your paper, don't overlap the seams. The seams should meet, not be on top of each other. Now I'm going to measure the new length of wallpaper that is needed. Since I'll be working above the mantle now, I measured 29 inches. So now I'm going to add 4 additional inches and cut my wallpaper at 33. That leaves me with 2 inches at the top and 2 inches at the bottom to be able to trim and cut. Now you're going to continue to lay your wallpaper. Make sure when you're cutting your wallpaper, please make sure that your patterns match. Once you have the right length, you can use 1 strip of wallpaper as an example to cut the rest of your strips of wallpaper. Just make sure that the patterns match up. Remember to make sure that you're matching the seams together, not overlapping them. I'm going to spray this with water and smooth it all out so that it's seamless. I had a nail that I needed to work around to be able to still hang my mirror. So I'm just taking a razor and I'm just cutting around the nail and making a hole for it. Now I'm going to work around my fireplace. So I'm just going to cut to relieve the tension so I'll be able to smooth out the wallpaper and work around my fireplace. Now I'm going to trim off the excess at the top. I went ahead and filled in the rest of the wallpaper, and I'm just going to go back and cut off this one piece, making it even and straight, so it'll be easier for me to take my smaller piece of wallpaper, make sure that the pattern matches, and fill in the last spot. So now I'm just taking my scissors and I'm going to make a slit so that the wallpaper is easier to maneuver. I'm making sure that the wallpaper is sticking to the wall, and I'll use my smoothing tool to smooth it out in a minute. Now I'm taking my scissors and cutting off the excess wallpaper so it'll be easier to work with. So now I'm just going through with my water bottle and spraying to reactivate the paste to make sure that it sticks, so it'll be easier to know what I need to trim off so that I'll have a good fit around my fireplace. I'm cutting this piece even so I can make sure that the seams are fitting together well so that you can't see where I started a new piece of wallpaper. Now I'm just going through and making little slits in the wallpaper so that it can fit in the creases around the fireplace. Now I'm going to start trimming off the excess around my corners. Keep in mind that trimming your edges are a lot easier to do once the paste on the wallpaper has dried, and using a very sharp razor. Now the other side of the mantle didn't take me as long at all. I think that was because I kind of pre-cut the wallpaper into the general shape of the fireplace, and that made it a lot easier the second time around. You are really gonna struggle if your razor is not sharp. It will rip the wallpaper and you're gonna be mad like I was. So just make sure that your razor is really sharp. Now I'm just going through and trimming all of my edges at the top, the sides, and the bottom. Almost done. So now we're just gonna add some decor. And this is the final product. I am very pleased with how this project came out. Hopefully this project was helpful for you in your next DIY project. Alright guys, so that's it for me. If you like this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any notifications from me. Remember, DIY everything.